I ride slow, cruising down the highway going 65. I'm all alone inside my head trying to cook up that vibe. I'm on the top of this everything I got inside. They sleeping on me, but one day they gonna realize. I ride slow, cruising down the highway going 65. I'm all alone inside my head trying to cook up that vibe. I pop the top and release everything I got inside. They sleeping on me, but one day they gonna realize.
Alright guys, so we got her back down on the ground, and this is about to be this car's maiden voyage. The very first time it is going to be moving under the B16's power. Now what I'm going to tell you before I start it is, yes, it idles up and down, and yes, it is definitely the auto air control valve, so please don't comment on it because I've already stuck my finger in the port on the throttle body and it calms it right down, so we're going to delete that. But for the time being, this is going to be just a short little ride just so we can, you know, call it complete and good to head to the dyno. So let's get this baby started in neutral. What is going on, people? So it is now a couple days later, and pretty much what I want to try to get done today is get this fan switch installed that we picked up. Try to get this installed and re-bleed the coolant system and see if we can get this fan up and running, because I think that's like one of the last major parts that we're missing before actually dynoing the car. So that little test drive proved that everything is pretty much solid, you know, as far as the car goes. It does have a slight grind going into second gear, a really slight grind, but I do think I'm gonna do what Mark from Honda Street Garage said and switching from the manual transmission fluid over to the synchro mesh from Pennzoil. He said that's like a night and day difference, so I think I'm gonna try that out. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this fan switch right there pulled out, switched over to the new one. I'm gonna try my best not to lose so much fluid. I know a lot of it gonna gush out, but hopefully I can swap them real fast and we won't lose too much fluid.
Lay low, kneel down, look around, all this shit is crashing. I'm on the ground, can make it sound up in my head, having flashbacks of a picture perfect family, simple times, man, that shit is worthless. It had me down bad, drinking, popping. Let's kill this pain with the numbness, hoping, pray it stops it. Confusion with this world got me shaking, heads quaking. Yeah, through my mental got me breaking, man, I can't take it. I take a step back, question, will I be forgiven? Yeah, if I end it, can I grip it? Man, it's been waiting. I can't explain it, but my head high, motivated. I got to face it, try to make it, find a way, erase it. I do a lot of wrong, but in my heart is good intentions. And the position when it's said and done, it needs provision. I double back and right my wrongs, but I'm far too gone. Cause even if I had the chance, shit, I'll just add on. I know it's harder to do it and really easy to say it. Just take the words that I'm saying and really paint that his way. And understand they have a problem, maybe one day they'll see.
Alright, so I don't know how well y'all can hear me. We got the fan running and stuff. It's a little warm out here. But so what I did, I switched out the plug and the fan still isn't kicking on. The only thing I can think of that might be causing it is the fact that maybe it's not fully bled. I know with the CRV, I had to bleed and bleed and bleed until it was like absolutely no air in it for it to start like coming on. So I'm gonna let it cool down. I just drove it up there on the street again and I wanted to run hot a little bit. So I'm gonna let it cool down again and I'm gonna pop the radiator cap again. This time I'll try to leave it running while I add fluids to it. And hopefully we can get this thing bled out enough. I don't even get that. That might be what it is. I didn't even have the heater valve on, so it might have not been bleeding all the way through the system. Maybe that's what it was. See, now it's on heat. That might be it. Again, the dyno is this Saturday. Today is Thursday. I'm gonna try to get this video up for y'all tomorrow so y'all have something to look at. But if everybody's excited for the dyno, man, make sure y'all smack the like button, make sure you hit that notification bell, and make sure you subscribe if you're new, because again, all I do is work on these Hondas, man, and I love it. I love it to death. So K-swap is coming very soon. Maybe not this year, because I did kind of plan on letting this B16 be my last swap for the year, but we'll see how that goes. I say a lot of things and don't mean it, but I'm ready to just drive some stuff. I'm ready to get out there and enjoy the cars and stop having to work on them so much. So we'll see how things goes. But these SIs though, they look amazing. I can't wait to put these GSRs on my shit. They're not in the best condition, but a fresh set of tires on them and we'll be golden. Alright, so I'm still burping. See that bubble there once in a while? And it's got to be doing something right because it's not overheating at all. It's just, it's staying perfectly right below that halfway mark. So I got to be doing something right. It's just, it must just be a pain in the ass to burp. But we got it on heat and we just got it idling. And we're just letting it do its thing. Every once in a while you'll see a bubble. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and invest in one of those like burp cup things. I think that would make this a whole lot easier. As you can see, it's definitely burping. So just gonna keep letting it go until hopefully the fan will kick on. Yo, check that out. Can y'all see that? Fan is running. Fan is running, baby. Now I gotta make sure I don't let this thing run out of coolant. She's sucking. All right, guys, so with now the fan coming on and everything, she is working mint. Don't mind the mess I made. This is just the cost of not having that little burp thingy. I need to get one of those. I'm gonna jump on eBay and see if I can find me a nice little off-brand one of those and get it on the way, because that would have really been helpful. But this thing really needed to be bled good. So that sensor that I took off, I'm gonna make sure I put this up, because this is probably still some good, which was the case with the CRV I had where I got. But we'll just hang on to that in case any bills might need one in the future. Now, glad we got that working good. So now it should be definitely in a drivable enough state to take it to James. And I'm probably not gonna trailer it this time, because I really just don't feel like having to get the dolly, and then I'm gonna have to drive her truck, so I won't be able to drive this. And I'm trying to take both of these because I want to get that retuned with the larger throttle body and the 2020 Racing intake manifold spacer put on, and maybe we can make a few more horses out of that. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I hope y'all enjoyed the first drive in the B16 Civic. It already picks up faster than that D series did, and I'm not even crossing over VTEC or nothing. I'm just cruising like below 5,000. So it's gonna be a riot once we get it actually tuned. So stay tuned for that. I will catch y'all in the next one. As always, respect all bills. Peace out.